Okay, I'll just assume that everything will be working correctly. I have to... I have to like turn down the sound. Game is played, is best played with sound. I get it. Please let me turn it down. Please let me turn it down. I skipped the dialogue. How do I have to put it even? Okay, graphics. Anything here? Disable VSync, turn that up. Okay, if I put reset progress, do I start from the beginning? Nice. It's still too freaking loud. I don't... Sound settings, I'll just turn it down from here because... Okay, this is bearable now. The game is best played with sound. Assemble with care. Maria, after a year of...
I thought I'd get tired of traveling. The endless clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between. But as my train pulled into the station at Bellariva, I felt every bit as excited as the first day of my journey. A whole year. It felt like a lifetime. The places I'd seen, the people I'd met, of course, the forgotten treasures I'd given a new lease of life along the way. I'm a restorer by trade. Bringing our most beloved possessions back to life is what I love to do. I'd been traveling for months, working my way from one town to the next, fixing everything from family heirlooms to VCRs. Bellariva was my chance to take a break. Unfortunately, that would have to wait until after I'd unpacked.
Okay, first, let's turn up the voice. I think that's it. So I need to unpack. Oh, the coffee is a pause button. That's interesting. How do I... Oh. This is pretty interesting. Click on the toolbox to remove it.
The tools of my trade. No hope of restoring things without these. My favorite overalls. These will never go out of style.
I think they already did.
I saw a guitarist wearing these at a show once. Rock and roll repair woman at your service.
They are pretty nice
Who
earrings.
doesn't love a scrunchie? Practical and stylish.
Oh, this is important. You are not saying anything about your freaking passport. Are you kidding me?
My parents took this after I made my first repair. Seems like a lifetime ago. I'll hand these out once I'm settled in. Fingers crossed they get me some work.
Suitcase complete. Okay.
Finally, I'd made it to Bellariva. I'd come for the food festival, taking place in a few days' time. After living off TV dinners and instant ramen for the last few months, I was craving a decent meal.
Relatable. What can I say?
Of course, course, I'd need to earn enough money to pay for it, so I figured I'd head out the next day and find some work.
God, she really needs less makeup on her face.
My parents never wanted me to go. They wanted me to stay in their shop and have a simple, stationary life. I knew there was a world out there, beyond the four walls of our antique store, that I had to be a part of.
1979. Do you realize how old she is?
Of course, I'd need to earn enough. My parents never wanted me. I daydreamed constantly about the weird and wonderful places each of our antiques came from. I loved figuring out their stories, revealing the memories hidden beneath the screws and wires. My story in Bellariva began with a little girl, and a voice she was longing to hear.
Okay, what does that mean? Complete level 1. I mean, I'm guessing the lullaby, Minato.
It was my first morning in Bellariva, and I couldn't wait to leave my hotel and explore. It was a quiet town, its streets and alleyways basking peacefully in the hot morning sun. In the main square, meanwhile, preparations were underway for the festival in a few days' time. As I handed out my flyers, I wondered what the people of Bellariva would need me to fix. So far, everything here seemed perfect.
You really gotta fix your eyeshadow, girl, before anything else, like...
I was starting to worry I'd made a mistake when I felt someone tapping me on the back.
Hi, I'm Izzy. Do you know how to fix things?
That voice.
It was a little girl, maybe 7 years old, who must have gotten hold of one of my flyers. She rummaged around in her backpack until she hauled out a battered red cassette deck.
My tape is broken and I can't make it work anymore.
She sounds so British.
I tried to fix it myself, but there's this metal thing in the way. Can you try?
Okay. So I can put it in the middle here. I can rotate it. So obviously I have to like unscrew this. Okay. Take this piece out.
Aha! Those batteries look like they need replacing. Luckily, I have some spares.
Yeah, they really need replacing. How old are they? Are they as old as you? Like, are they 7 years old as well? I need to put the screw back in. Wait. It's a little bit weird how you screw and unscrew things. I don't think that's all of it though. Actually, yeah, it is, because the power is working now. How do I want to place it back. I just need to okay, I get it. Wait, to what?
Why did you do that?
Is this how you do this stuff? I had no idea. Like, I'm sorry, I'm way too young to have needed to do something like this ever. Is this how you do this stuff? That's cool. So you just put a pencil in it. I want to turn it back though. Yeah. The controls are a little bit weird.
Will you dream a dream for me? If I sit by your side and hold you so tight, know that I will always love you, even though we both know that we must say goodnight. Good night, my darling.
No wonder she wanted it fixed. That was beautiful.
When it finished, Izzy picked up the tape deck and tucked it carefully into her backpack.
Thanks, Maria. You're the best person at fixing things ever.
No problem. Who was that singing? They're very good.
It's my mum. She's not here anymore.
Izzy trailed off, It was the kind of silence a cassette tape would never be enough to fill.
I mean, this was expected, but is she like dead or is she just away?
When Izzy's friends called for her, she dug deep into her pockets, looking for something to pay me with. Eventually, she produced a grand total of a stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo.
Makes sense, makes sense.
I usually preferred a check, but Izzy looked so serious, I wrote out a full receipt. She seemed like a happy kid, but beneath it all, part of her life had been shattered.
I mean, yeah, her mom is gone.
A part I wouldn't be able to fix.
Damn, that's deep. Good night, my darling. Complete level 2. Shattered.
My first repair complete, I spent the rest of the day doing small jobs in and around the square. I was exhausted when I got back to my hotel and found a message asking me to make one more visit. The address led me to a quaint little house, a stone's throw from the beach. Bathed in the evening light, it looked beautiful, in spite of its flaking paintwork and chipped tiles.
The art style in this game is beautiful. Everything looks so nice. Besides, of course, her.
I was exhausted when the address led me to a... The front door was opened by a harried-looking man, still dressed from a long day at the office.
Are you Maria? My name's Joseph. I'm Isabel's father.
Damn, he looks nice.
I'm so sorry she bothered you this morning. Please, come in. I'd like to settle up properly.
On the mantelpiece, I saw the remains of a broken statue. Without thinking, I picked up a fragment.
Ah, my father's statue. What's left of it, at least. Yet another way I'd have disappointed him.
Relatable.
It survived 100 years in this family. But 5 minutes with Isabel and... Do you think you can salvage it?
Of course. Also, I need to
Will you be
put...
able to see the glue afterwards? I don't want people seeing the cracks.
This is so much glue. Something tells me I'm not supposed to fill it up, but... Who cares, right? It's not mine. And if I mess this up, I can always restart. Okay, so... This is the leg, right?
Sometimes I think my daughter should come with a warning label.
I mean, I still need this thing here. I need more glue. I think my daughter should come with a warning label. You're just a hater. She's a very nice kid. So afterwards it's this thing, no. Oh yes, wait. Both of them. Now I need to put some glue here. The controls are a little bit weird in this game for some reason. Does she really get paid a lot for this stuff? Like, this is not hard, right?
Is this glue really strong enough to hold everything together?
Probably.
Thank you, Maria. It looks as perfect as it ever did. My father wanted me to make something of myself. He didn't have time for anything less.
Why does he look like that now?
As Joseph put the statue back on the shelf, it nudged against the family portrait stood proudly next to it. So he was Bellariva's mayor. And that was Izzy's mom. They must both miss her so much.
Of course, she already meets the mayor one day in.
Sorry, I'm a little tired. I've been working late getting things sorted for the festival. There's only a few days to go. Looks like I'll be working late. Again?
When I told my parents I wanted to leave, they always found an excuse to be busy, to avoid talking about it. I guess keeping themselves occupied was their way of pretending it wasn't happening. Joseph's work must have been taking up so much of his time. But maybe that was what he wanted. I just hoped he was finding enough time for Izzy, too.
They never do. It's a classic in this kind of story. Statue of Limitations. A phone. Disconnected.
My second day in Bellariva dawned bright and clear. Another beautiful sunny morning. Walking into town, I passed cafes overflowing with customers cradling their morning coffees. I stopped, breathing in the smell of roasted coffee beans and freshly baked pastries.
Hot chocolate is 10 times better.
I was about to go inside when the owner of Carmen's, the cafe next door, stopped me.
Hello, Maria? Were you here yesterday handing out flyers? I have a job for you.
Her place was petite, tucked between its competitors as if hoping they wouldn't notice. Judging by the empty tables inside, though, her potential customers hadn't noticed it either.
What the freak, dude? This is mean.
It's a bit slow today, but we're just getting started. I'm sure it'll pick up soon.
As Carmen chatted, she walked over to the counter and returned with an old rotary phone.
At least I've got plenty of time to practice my recipe for the festival. It's a new special I've been working on. I was hoping to call my sister for some, seasoning tips, but it won't connect. Can you see if you can figure out what's wrong?
I mean, that's easy. Is it easy? Wait, I'm already...
You can fix it, can't you? I can't afford to replace it.
Okay, so I need to take out these screws.
Obviously, we'd normally be much busier than this.
Her business is really struggling, huh? Okay, so now this thing. Of course, there's one more screw. Okay, so the smaller screw is for this thing. Click the wire and drag it to the toolbox. No, I need the other one. So I need to put this new one. Wait, do you have to like... I just got this. Do this. And do this. How
Looks
do
like
you...
this new circuit board is all hooked up.
How do you like lose an entire wire? I need this little one. And now I need to like turn this thing. Because yeah, one of them is broken. So how does she just have these parts lying around? Out of curiosity, like, these are not common things, are they? Wait, am I supposed to... Oh, yeah, the back. I completely forgot about this stuff. There are 4 more screws that you need to tighten. Oh, come on, I tightened it.
I think I've missed a screw somehow.
What do you mean I think I've missed a screw somehow?
When I handed the phone back to Carmen, she seemed almost reluctant to take it from me.
So it's all working now, is it? I don't have to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
Nope, it's ready to go. It'll be ringing off the hook in no time.
That's if I can pay my phone bill, anyway. And the rent, and the suppliers. Anyway, take a seat and I'll be right with you. Your coffee's on the house.
I don't think you can pay her with coffee though, like...
I sat at one of the empty tables, while at the counter, Carmen had started dialing the phone.
my favourite sister doing today?
Something tells me she isn't calling about the recipe.
As she talked, Carmen became more and more tense. This didn't seem like a call for some cooking advice.
Yep.
I know I still owe you from last time, but I can't afford to take part in the festival if I don't pay.
I could almost feel the eye roll at the other end of the line.
Yep.
You don't need to be here, though. Can't you just put the check in the post?
When the call ended, Carmen brought me my coffee, her hands trembling.
Sorry about that. My sister's decided to fly in for a visit. Oh god, I have to get ready.
So what's the deal?
Actually, I might have another job for you. Can you come by tomorrow?
I mean, of course you can, but like, what's the deal? Call me. The sister doesn't seem like a bad person, at least not right now. Ooh, the camera. This is from the
The next
thing.
day, I'd promised Carmen I'd return to help her get the cafe ready for her sister's arrival. I was about to set out when I received an unexpected call from my hotel's reception desk. Apparently, another guest had asked for me by name.
Ooh.
Curious, I took the creaking elevator up to the top floor and made my way to the room number they'd given. I knocked.
Are you here about the camera? It's about time.
The woman in front of me was immaculate. Not a hair out of place or a crease to be seen.
My sister tells me you know how to fix things. I'd usually go to an expert, of course, but in this town...
Ah, so she's like her sister.
So this was Carmen's sister? The two of them couldn't have been more different. Inside her room, I saw a beautiful reflex camera. Any professional photographer's dream.
The viewfinder is completely dark. I can't see anything through it at all. I assume you can figure out what's wrong?
Of course I can. Ooh, you have a layout. Ah, dude, this is so cool. This is like how camera works, you know? Like it captures light and uses a mirror. I mean, two mirrors, kind of. That's so cool. Okay, so let's take out this screw. Okay, I need to put this out, this thing.
I don't suppose you've fixed anything this valuable before.
Oh, come on, you don't have to be so mean about it. Yeah, the mirror is broken.
If I use the screwdriver, I could adjust the angle of the mirror.
Yeah, it needs to be upwards, right? It needs to be a 90% angle. Oops. Like this.
Perfect. Now the viewfinder should be working.
Oh no, I need this thing. So this is up. This is the back. Now I just need to screw everything back in. Are things this simple to like fix? I've never fixed a camera, but I know that you can do a lot of stuff by just using a YouTube tutorial.
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
Yeah, I just realized that. Probably goes under here, right? Okay, so I need to take out these things. Can I? Nope. Okay. I need to take out all the screws. I forgot about the film. I think that's a film at least. I've got no idea. I don't take photos. I'm assuming it goes here. It goes near the thing. Okay. Why?
You need the manual.
I don't really need it. I'm curious to see if there's anything else. No? Okay. At least there isn't like a time limit or stuff like that. Come on. Can you stay there? Can you stay there?
sure I screw everything back together.
Oh, do you think so? I was about to like give it to her without screwing anything back. Wait, is this like a real model camera? Lennox U2G58. I'm curious about this. Yeah, it is. Damn.
I felt a pang of envy as I handed the camera to Helena. I put my disposable to shame.
I picked it up on my first trip to Paris. It's a 1958 limited edition, the first of its kind. It cost me 3 months' salary, but it was worth it.
I can't find it online.
I had no idea what 3 months' salary meant to Helena, but I was pretty sure it was more than I could afford.
Probably.
It was strange, really, that we were even staying in the same hotel. I'd picked this place because it was cheap and cheerful, but surely she could afford somewhere better? She took some test shots, fiddling with the camera settings until she was absolutely satisfied.
This work is immaculate. At least there's one person in this town who knows what they're doing.
You don't have to be so mean.
Sending you to me might be the first thing Carmen's actually gotten right.
I wondered why Helena had bothered coming if she thought so little of her sister.
I hear nothing from her for weeks, and then when she finally does call me, all she wants is money. If she thinks I'm lending her another penny, she'll have to convince me it's not a total waste of time.
I mean, she's kind of right.
That didn't sound good. If Hurricane Helena was about to hit, I hoped Carmen was ready.
I mean, she isn't wrong though, right? Life through a lens. Carmen's in the dark. What's this thing?
The sun was setting over Bellariva by the time I reached Carmen's cafe. From the outside, it looked as quiet as ever, but inside, I found Carmen cleaning like her life depended on it.
Something tells me that this is, Wait, no, it's Carmen's cafe, not Helen's, because it was Carmen, right?
Maria! Oh, don't mind all of this. If Helena finds one speck of dust in here, I'll never hear the end of it.
Relatable.
Carmen seemed pleased to see me, but I sensed the fidgeting tension beneath each sweep of her mop. Trying to live up to the standards of someone like Helena seemed like an impossible task.
I hope you didn't mind fixing the camera for her. She was furious when it broke. I really need this to go well. If she doesn't lend me the money, I don't know how long I can keep this place going.
Carmen led me to a back room, where she'd laid out the components of what looked like a neon sign.
I had this made when I first opened the cafe, but I'm hopeless with electronics.
So there was supposed to be a sign outside. This might explain the lack of customers.
I'd like to put it up before Helena gets here. Can you give it a try?
I'm pretty sure Maria has still not been paid at all. I mean, how hard can this thing even be? This probably goes on the back. Need to, yeah, unscrew this thing. It only has 2 screws. Dude, I want to move it. I don't want to disassemble it. Perfect. Oh, come on. Oh, I think I get it. Wait, can I like look at the back of this? No? Okay. Let's take this thing back. I mean, it's pretty obvious that this needs to connect to this thing. Oh. Glue, yeah.
I don't know, it's a bit, flat. Maybe if it flashes, it'll really catch people's eye.
Great idea. I think I have a spare part that could do that.
Why do you have something like this? Like, genuinely asking, why do you just bring something like this with you? I don't think... I'm pretty sure this is supposed to go like this. Do you want everything to...
It still needs something else. Maybe we can add one of these.
That's nice, but like... I'm adding a lot of stuff and I'm still not hearing anything about getting paid, you know? I like how she just had the perfect number of cables. Okay, so I need to put this thing back. Screw this stuff. Dude. Can you stop like removing stuff? So I can only add one of these. I mean, I think the cocktail is the best one, especially for Elena.
It works. I'll screw everything together again and you'll be set. The sign fixed, we headed outside and mounted it carefully over the cafe door.
Why is an ice cream there when I put clearly put a cocktail?
Oh, that's perfect, Maria. It looks just how I imagined it. When I had this sign made, it all seemed so simple. Oh, I can't believe I might have to give it all up. I hope I've done enough.
The smile froze on her face as she spotted something over my shoulder. I turned to see.
Of course, my sister owns the only cafe in this entire town that isn't actually open.
For better or worse, Helena had arrived. Carmen opened her mouth to explain, but Helena swept indifferently past her. Finally pausing in the doorway, she turned back towards Carmen.
The first thing we're doing is getting rid of that hideous sign.
That's so funny.
And with that, she disappeared inside. I hoped Carmen's chances of saving the cafe hadn't disappeared with her.
I mean, I guess we'll find out. Everything is illuminated. There are not that many chapters in this game though, like, come on. Yes, this is what I was hoping I could fix. Game.
It was the day before the festival, and the whole town was busy getting ready. I had more work than I knew what to do with. When Joseph called with another job, I was craving the cool quiet of his and Izzy's seafront house.
Whoa.
I'd barely reached their front door when I heard someone calling me.
Psst, Maria, I need your help. Quickly, it's top secret.
It was Izzy, peeking out from the side of the house. She beckoned for me to follow her. She led me through to a beautiful, unruly garden overflowing with flowers of every color. Nestled among them was a playhouse, its doorway almost completely obscured by a towering rose bush.
The art in this game is so beautiful.
You have to squeeze past it and breathe in real small, like this.
Izzy took in a big gulp of air and crawled through the gap and into the playhouse.
I don't think Maria can fit.
I hadn't planned on crawling in the dirt today, but the life of a repairwoman never did run smooth. On the table inside, there was an electronic toy. Not exactly the usual stock in my parents' antique shop.
I had an accident. I didn't do it on purpose or anything, but it won't turn on anymore. Can you fix it for me?
Forest Adventures, Yokai Pop and Play. That sounds so nice.
Why does it sound so scary? It wasn't like that before.
How did you like destroy it this much, kid? Whatever. We'll surely be able to figure this thing out. So many wires. How do I... Ah, okay, I need to take out the wire. It's burnt. Oops. Why is everything burnt? I don't get it. Like, you probably just dropped it. You didn't destroy it, did you? Okay, so... I need a new A button. A new screen. And I don't think I have to use glue for the new sound. But like, which sound do I use? This one? Any reason to not use? I can't use this one. Okay, so it's this one. It looks different than the previous sound though, so I'm guessing it won't work. Dude, hey there, I need to like flip this thing. So how does this thing work? It's kind of, it looks bad. So I connect this here and this will light up the screen. I connect this thing somewhere. Is there one more place where I should put this sound card? It doesn't look like it.
Nothing. Maybe there's an issue with the battery.
I don't get it. So I fixed the screen. How do I fix the sound? It's so annoying because it's so hard to maneuver this stuff.
Do grown-ups play games as well?
Yeah, they certainly do. Trust me. So this is the old one. How do I put things back? This sounding, this has to go below. So, I have to put this thing here 100%. I have to rotate this here. And this sounding has to come somewhere here. I mean... Wait, what? What do you mean I can just remove them? Oh, damn, I'm so dumb. I need to put this thing. Whoa. Dude, stop. So, light. It's dot number 3. So I do this. And then dot number 2 can be sound. And then this last one will be screen, I guess. This cable management sucks, by the way. Now it will 100% turn on. I just have to put this stuff back. Now, look at it.
Can you show me how to play? I tried before, but it was so hard.
Yeah, it's easy. See, you just do this. And pray that Nintendo doesn't copyright you. This is a Pokemon game, isn't it? Okay, so I need... Bam. Congratulations. I can't believe how long this level took just because I was a dumb bass.
Her toy fixed, I watched Izzy retreat into its screen, taking refuge in a 3-inch world of her own. Well, I'd better head inside. Your dad is waiting for me.
Please don't tell him about the game. He'll think I broke it on purpose.
Why would he think that?
Because, well, I kind of dropped it really hard at the wall.
I think you mean throw it.
Izzy looked down, scuffing her shoes on the worn floor of the playhouse.
My dad said I have to go to this stupid festival tomorrow and put on a stupid dress, and I don't want to. All he cares about is working. He never wants to see me unless it's for his job. I'm not going. He can't make me.
Classic.
With that, Izzy dove back through the rosebush and disappeared into the wilds of the garden. She was so young. She couldn't be expected to see that her dad was struggling too. It made me think. Had I really tried hard enough to understand my parents' point of view?
Probably not. Who does?
I was so focused on the adventures ahead of me. Maybe I didn't care enough about leaving them behind.
Playing up. Game over. I get to fix a cool watch. This is certainly Joseph's.
Leaving Izzy hiding in the garden, I walked around to the front of the house and rang the doorbell. It was only then I noticed my favorite overalls covered in grass stains. I scrubbed desperately, but it was too late.
Maria, what are you doing? What happened to your clothes?
I was, repairing a lawn mower.
How unusual. Well, do come in. The job I've got for you is a little more delicate.
Yeah, this one will be so cool.
Totally embarrassed, I walked into an orderly room filled with papers and ledgers. So this was his office. You must be so busy getting ready for the festival. Are you looking forward to it?
Of course. It's traditional for the mayor to judge food from every cafe and restaurant in town. I'll be declaring the best chef in Bella Riva by this time tomorrow. Speaking of which...
He unclipped the watch from his wrist and very carefully handed it to me.
I'll have a tight schedule to follow, but my watch stopped working a while ago. Could you see if you can make it tick again?
Of course I can. And I think I know who will have the best food in town. Oh wait, I can... Of course I
Are
can.
you sure it will all fit back together?
How are you doubting me? You came to me for help. Love always. Something tells me this was a gift from his wife.
Ah, the main plate has completely cracked. I'll need to replace it. The cogs look good, though. If I'm careful, I can reuse those.
Okay. So... guessing I need to like disassemble this stuff. There's one last... Wait, is this one like not detachable? Doesn't look like I can detach it, okay. How do I... Doesn't need the glue or anything. Let's get rid of this screw as well, so I can... Ah, there's one more. So I can get rid of this. Okay, and put this new one back on.
I've not gone a day without this watch since my wife gave it to me.
Called it. Okay, so I need to start with the yellow ones. Too small. Too big. Wait, what? Is it the other way around? It is the other way around, that's why. So cool. Okay, I can't just place it there, so how do I do this? Where do I place this stuff? So this is the lower half. In theory, this thing should go on top, but it doesn't. Okay, so it's that thing that go... Oh, okay, I get it. It's not this way. I need to put the face back on first and then this thing. The problem is I didn't screw things right, so... Let's put the face. Start screwing this stuff. I don't think you can use the wrong type of screws at least, so there's that. Oh, come on. Excuse me, is this not over? What else am I supposed to do? To be fair, the watch isn't... I think I know what I'm supposed to do, and I think I'll have to like unscrew this thing. I'm supposed to put that big cog back in, right? Doesn't it? Doesn't look like it goes there. Wait. Everything is moving, but the watch isn't moving. What? That has to be there. This has to be there. What is the problem? That's the problem. I knew it. I knew there was a way I was supposed to put that thing back on. Can hear it ticking. I feel like this game would be easier in real life than it is here, not gonna lie. Because the controls, while the game is very nice, the controls are kind of horrendous. Love always. Watch. Scaffolder automatic 36. Let's see if this one is real or not.
As I handed the watch back to Joseph, my fingers traced over the engraving on the back. I hoped fixing this was one small way I could help him move forward.
I can't believe it's working, Maria. Thank you. My wife was a brilliant woman. Feeling this ticking on my wrist, it makes me feel like she's still here. Watches measure minutes and hours like they're infinite. I didn't know we had so little time. Even with Isabel, I barely see her. And when I do, she acts like she hates me.
Just then, the phone rang. Even when he was at home, his work was never done.
Sorry, Maria. I have to take this. I'll see you at the festival tomorrow.
As I left, I turned and saw him pacing the floor of his office, his watch glinting in the afternoon sun. I hoped its quiet ticking would at least bring him some peace during the busy days to come.
A fix in time. These levels are getting harder and harder. Oh, this will be hard. This will be hard.
When my last job of the day brought me to Carmen's apartment, the door was opened by someone I didn't expect to see, Helena.
Sorry for inflicting this mess on you. Carmen's never seen a knick-knack she doesn't want to buy, apparently.
Carmen's apartment was a little chaotic, but totally charming. It was easy to imagine her living in a place like this. It definitely wasn't Helena's style. She seemed more upmarket than flea market. I wondered why she was even here.
We're having a clear-out, or at least I am. Carmen's not helping, as usual. There's a market at the festival tomorrow. I'm selling some of these things to make her some money.
Damn, so this is how you'll help her.
She says she has nothing when there's all this stuff right under her nose.
Helena stepped delicately past the items on the floor, and reached down to pick up one from the pile.
Look at this slide projector. Our parents treasured it, but Carmen treats it like a piece of junk. Can you take a look?
Of course I can. But compared to everything else, I really have no idea how this works. Like, I truly have no idea. I'm too young for this type of stuff, like... Warning, beware electricity.
That light bulb is completely smashed. Okay, I'll need to redirect the light to the lens at the top for the projector to work.
Oh, I get it. Can I not take this thing? Because there's one more I need to use. Okay, I think I get it. I need to put this thing back. And then assemble this thing, yeah. Oh, come on.
Oh, typical. Carmen's even managed to get a slide stuck in here.
It will be one of the two of them, and she'll remember, and she'll love it or something like that, of course. Of course. Can I... Am I just supposed to push this thing? Yeah. Wait, can I... Yeah, I can assemble these two. The problem is I need the light to go up. Okay. How do I do that?
Looks like something is still missing.
Yeah, I understand that, but like I don't know how to do this stuff. Like all the other things I've actually seen, this thing I've never seen a thing like this ever. And what do I freaking do with this wire? This is such an old thing, like... I've never ever seen a projector like this, or whatever it is. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can press, but... Is there anything I can do with this thing? It doesn't look like it. Can drink coffee. just not sure what I should press, honestly. I was wondering about that. Okay, so this is it. This game is something else, what can I say?
I was so excited when I moved to the city. Carmen, she looked so sad. Here's the clicker you'll need to attach. God knows how Carmen broke that as well.
I mean, compared to the other stuff, this...
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
Yeah, well, let me put this thing on so I can attach it, like... It goes here, it's kind of obvious. Then this thing here.
When we were younger, Carmen was always following me around.
Okay, so you want me to like put these things
I
on?
missed a screw somehow.
Oh, yeah, I've missed multiple screws, whatever.
I suppose she looked up to me. A cool older sister. She used to ask me when I was coming home, but I was always too busy.
Nothing to say about that one. I like this one.
I think I've missed a screw somehow.
Girl, just let me finish. Happy? Slide projector.
Helena was transfixed. Staring at the two young sisters the projector had brought glaringly into focus.
I never meant to let her down.
But you haven't, have you? You came all this way just to help with the cafe. Plus the money.
That's the problem. There is no money. I lost my job a few months ago. My savings are almost gone. I have nothing. Carmen thinks I'll throw my checkbook at her bad decisions and make them okay. But I can't. Not this time.
I wasn't expecting this plot twist, not gonna lie.
You know, the funny thing is, I came here wanting to tell her the truth. But she's so infuriating. How can I ask her for help when all she cares about is herself?
Helena fell silent, shrinking under the gaze of her younger self, projected onto the wall.
We drifted so far apart when I moved away. It felt like the only thing keeping us together was my bank balance.
It kind of was.
I know I have to tell her the truth. It isn't fair. But I already lost everything else. What if I lose her too?
You won't. There has to be a happy ending. We already know that the mayor will say that her cafe is the best. Dude, a boiler.
The day of the festival finally came, and after all my hard work, I was ready to put down my tools and pick up a fork. The smell as I entered the main square was incredible. Each stall was selling food even more delicious than the last. The competition would start any minute. Most stall holders were waiting anxiously for the mayor to pay them a visit. All of them, that was, except Carmen, who was still frantically chopping vegetables and stirring pots.
Maria! Thank God you're here.
can I ask you the world's biggest favour?
Is she married? No, because that's the middle finger, not the ring finger, right?
Helena was supposed to help me run the stall today, but she never turned up. Probably too ashamed to show her face. I can't believe she lied to me.
Carmen was stirring so furiously, she was in danger of tipping the pot over altogether.
The mayor will be here any minute for the judging, but I'm almost out of my special.
She wasn't really going to ask me, was she? Not on my day off.
I have a stove ready to build and everything. Can you set it up and make me a spare batch?
Of course, of course. Of freaking course. Carmen's wild veggie soup. Ingredients: 1 pint of stock, 1/4 stick of half a something, 2 broccoli florets, half of chopped tomatoes, 3 wild whatever. So that's the bottom, so this is the top. Which is the first pin? This is on top. There has to be something kind of red. This thing from the looks of it. This lever is up. I thought it wasn't up. I mean...
It all fits. Now to light the gas.
Uh-huh. How do I... Oh, I get it, okay. So I can't use that one, whoa. I think that's... Ah, come on, that's kind of dangerous. Need to put the pot on top of it. Again, let's light it. Okay, I guess I'll have to light it before. Put the pot on top. And now, 1 pint of stock. What's a pint of stock? Half a stick of half something. I can't put anything in. Okay, do I just put this on top? Yeah.
That pot is really boiling now. Smells great if I say so myself.
Okay, but now you have to cook, right?
Here are the ingredients that Carmen's given me. What to add first?
I've got no idea what this means. 1 pint of stock. What's stock? Half a claret, 2 broccoli florets. Okay, I know what broccoli is. 1, 2. I know about that. Handful of chopped onions. What do you mean by a handful? 3 wild mushrooms. Okay. 1.
That looks good. I'll scoop a spoonful when I'm ready to serve.
Plenty of lettuce. Handful of chopped tomatoes. Did I put too many? What? No, this is not ready. No. No, she'll lose.
My part done, Carmen took over and added the finishing touches. It was just in time, and a moment later, Joseph arrived with Izzy in tow. Carmen anxiously handed them both a serving.
Dude, I was not ready.
That was so tasty. Can I have some more, please?
Well, you've certainly earned yourself a loyal customer in my daughter. We have a few more meals to taste, but so far you are one of the best. Good luck.
Joseph and Izzy looked so happy together. Maybe the festival was doing them some good after all. Carmen, on the other hand, seemed annoyed. But why, when it had all gone so well?
I wish Helena was here to see this. She's so convinced I'll never succeed at anything.
She wants what's best for you. She's just not very tactful about it.
Yes, I know. Even when I was a kid, she pushed me when no one else did. I just wish she hadn't lied to me. But then, I've asked so much of her over the years. I never stopped to think how much she actually had to give.
I'm not really... Hello, Master Chef. I'm not really sure here. Are you complaining about the fact that she, like... didn't tell you that she lost her job? Is that it? Are you really about to do that? Like, come on, girl. You suck.
The festival finished. I only had one day left before I had to catch my train and leave Bellariva behind. I couldn't go without saying goodbye to Carmen. So, that evening, I made my way to the cafe. It was unrecognizable. She'd done it. Best food in Bellariva. Half the town was outside waiting to see what the fuss was about.
Maria! My favorite sous chef. Come on through.
It was Carmen, acting every inch the successful cafe owner she deserved to be. Even Helena was there, serving the coffees. This was the last place I expected to see her after yesterday's drama. Carmen led me through to a balcony upstairs, where she brought out an old record player.
I found out where Helena was on the day of the festival. She was selling her camera to clear the cafe's debts. But then she didn't have much left for herself. So, I've asked her to come and stay with me for a while. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Damn. She sold her camera for her.
I wanted to give her this, to cheer her up. We listened to it all the time when we were kids. Do you think it has one last tune in it?
I'm pretty sure you still haven't paid me.
Okay, let's see what happens when we turn this on.
Dude, I didn't even get to turn it on. Oh, I have to press this button.
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring. The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
Yeah, okay. I already knew I had to take it apart, but I wanted to see. US module. No, that should be there. Then these two should be connected together.
If I turn the volume up, I should be able to hear it now.
I'm not done though. Like you cannot fast forward right now, can you?
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
What do you mean it isn't connected properly? I did.
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring. The speaker isn't connected properly.
Shut up.
I should check the wiring. The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
All I see is I mean, I should... Oops. I should connect this thing, I guess.
I think that should do it. This record should play beautifully.
There will certainly be more of a problem than just that.
It's spinning the wrong way. How can I get it to play in the right direction? It must be to do with the motor. Let's see if one of these spares can turn things around.
I mean, we already know which one I'm supposed to use.
Here's the problem. This wiring isn't connected properly.
have to stop placing the disc on top.
This motor doesn't seem to work. Maybe I'll have better luck with a different one.
Really? Are you telling me the other one is better? It looks so old though. I mean, you are the expert, so...
Well, it's playing in the right direction. I should check it's turning at the correct speed.
Wait, are you telling me it isn't spinning correctly? What? I cannot adjust that, can I? Doesn't look like there's anything else I can do.
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
I think I need to attach a lot more part.
What will remain of these days?
What? I didn't do anything different. Why did it work this time? Idaphone Fidelity.
The record player's crackling tune must have caught Helena's ear, as she appeared a few moments later.
Is that my old record player? I can't believe you've kept it all these years, Carmen.
Leaning over the music, they looked just like the young sisters the slide projector had preserved all these years, inseparable once again. Carmen told me about your camera. That was a really generous thing to do.
I loved that camera, but I love my sister more. Now it's her time to be the person she wants to be.
Nah, you deserve a lot more, Helena.
I'm going to stay here with her for a while. Make up for lost time.
You deserve a lot more.
Carmen and Helena's relationship wasn't suddenly going to be perfect, but they were both prepared to try. And to think, it had all started because of a call Carmen made about some seasoning tips. I guess in the end, maybe it wasn't so hard to just pick up the phone and dial. I hadn't spoken to my own parents in a year. I wanted to hear their voices more than anything. But the silence between us was so cavernous. I didn't know how I'd ever find the words to bridge it.
You know how it is, it's just a leap of fate, turning up the tables. Oof, 3 more levels. This one looks full of headers, reprise. Is this a music box? Please tell me it's a music box.
My final morning in Bellariva, I received one last call out to Joseph and Izzy's house. I knew I had to pack, but I figured I could squeeze in one final job before I had to leave. When I arrived, I found Joseph tidying up his wilderness of a garden. The playhouse was already cleared. Inside, I could see Izzy happily testing out her screw-driving skills on the back of her cassette deck.
You've made quite the impression. Izzy, tells me she's going to be a repairwoman like Maria.
I'm sure she could be anything she wanted if she put her mind to it.
She could. She's a brilliant child. Spending the day with her at the festival, I haven't had so much fun in ages. I wanted to give her something before she starts to forget.
Inside, the house was transformed, flooded with light and the sounds of the garden. It felt alive again. This would be my last repair in Bellariva, but it felt like it was the house that had really been restored.
It's a music box. It
Yes.
used to play beautifully, but now when I wind it up, nothing happens. I'd love for Izzy to hear it sing again. Can you help?
Hi, I want to repair this so badly. How does... I have no idea how this works, by the way, but... Oh, I need to take out this thing, okay. Which is a photo.
Maria, could you add this family picture of us?
No, she won't. It's not allowed. Of course she will, dude. What are you expecting? I guess he's British, so he has to say please and thank you after everything. Tom Holland did an interview about that. How he had to stop saying please and thank you while filming Spider-Man, and he felt like his father was very disappointed in him because of that. Okay, this should be it.
This mechanism is completely broken. I'll need to take it all apart before I can fix it.
God, this will be so complicated. Don't think it's completely though, right? Okay, so this thing... I've got no idea which things go where. Oh, I can check with this thing. Is it like this? It looks like it would be like this. No? I mean, there are only so many options you can do, you know? Yeah, like this, okay. Ah, 'cause that's a big cog. Okay.
Perfect. The mechanism is good as new.
What's this thing? So what do I do with this now? No, I don't need some coffee. It's okay. Okay. I need this thing to be on top, right? Then I probably need this thing to be there. Do I need any glue? I don't need any glue. If I put this thing here, does the bird come out? Yeah, it does. That's so cool. Music boxes are so cool. Why can I not? I need a glue. Put this thing. Now I just screw everything. This has to be way more complicated, right? I don't think it's that simple in real life. Though you'd be surprised how many things you can do with just a couple of cogs and bolts and nuts, I guess.
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
Oh, this thing.
I think that's everything back together again. I should play it to make sure.
Yep.
My wife used to sing this song to Izzy each night before bed, but I always worked too late to join them. Will you dream a dream for me if I sit by your side and hold you so tight? Know that I will always love you, even though we both know that we must say goodnight.
I love this guy.
I've missed so much already. I want to be the father my wife wanted me to be. I've ended up so much like my own father, working all the time. Izzy needs me more than that, especially now it's just the two of us. My daughter comes first. Well, until she gets bored of her stuffy old dad anyway.
I'll never ever get bored of you, Dad.
Izzy came running into the room where Joseph scooped her up and onto his shoulders.
Yeah, everybody says that. It's not true.
She gazed at the music box, her eyes shining. I'd never seen her look so happy.
Thank you, Maria, for everything. The things you fixed for me. I'm so glad to have them back.
Joseph was a good father, and I could tell he was determined to be an even better one. When it came down to it, that was all any of us wanted. A second chance to make something right. My time in Bellariva was almost over, but before I left, I knew there was something of my own I needed to fix.
Something of your own? You mean the family thing? I mean, yeah, the baggage as well, but the family, right?
My time in Bellariva was almost at an end. Another chapter finished in a story whose ending I hadn't felt ready to write. The people I'd met, the items I'd restored, they'd taught me so much about what was really important. Pulling out my suitcase from beneath the bed, I remembered the day I stole it from my parents' shop, the day I left. Afterwards, I was too ashamed to call them, to apologize. It was a guilt I'd been carrying around every day since.
Why did you steal it?
As I packed, I knew that it was up to me to find a way to lighten the load.
Like, why did you steal it? I don't get it. Yeah, these things again. Carmen's recipe.
The recipe for Carmen's special. I'm under strict instructions to guard it with my life. My train ticket. I can't believe it's time to leave Bellariva behind. My parents would love Bellariva. Maybe I can convince them to make the trip. Joseph's idea of light reading for the train. It does look thorough.
I mean, I would 100% read that.
Helena gave me these designer shirts. Not sure I'll pull them off as well as she does. Izzy gave me this in exchange for my repair manual. She'll be a pro in no time.
Star-Lord.
The soundtrack to my travels. I'll be listening to this on the journey.
Venture class suitcase.
My suitcase was full, but it was my heart that felt heavy as I made my way to the station. I was sorry to be leaving Bellariva behind, but I hoped that in my own small way I'd made a difference. Helena and Carmen's reunion was possible because they'd learned to overcome their differences. Joseph had realized he shouldn't let his grief or his work get in the way of his relationship with Izzy. They'd each learned to see things from someone else's perspective. Maybe it was time I saw things through my parents' eyes. I knew it would be easier to jump on the next train, put even more distance between us. but I finally felt ready to talk to them. I just didn't know if they would feel the same.
I mean, parents usually feel the
I
same.
even remembered their number. I wasn't sure until I reached for the phone and it all came flooding back.
You know, unless they're abusive.
Mom? Dad?
Maria? Is that you?
Amazing game. Maria, Rebecca Lachance, Silas Carson, Carla Crom, Bella Lungard, Nina Toussaint White, Cissy Jones. They are French instead of British. I thought they would be British. Okay, can I want to skip this. I want to do the epilogue.
Dear Maria, Carmen here. Sorry I haven't written. The cafe's been absolutely manic since you left. Luckily, I have Helena here to help. You wouldn't recognise her. She's like a new woman. She's always running round, taking orders and making drinks. I even heard her compliment a customer on their outfit. Personally, I draw the line at fluorescent green bowling shirts, but each to their own. It certainly made the customer smile. She misses the city, though. Bellariva's many things, but it's definitely not as chic as she'd like. She said there was a coffee shop near her old apartment where they made coffee with a shape drawn on top.
Ha.
It got me thinking, I'm an award-winning chef. I can figure out how to put a leaf on a cappuccino. A bit of cosmopolitan coffee might be just what Helena needs. Of course, ordering a new coffee machine was the easy part. I wish you could have seen the mess I got into trying to put the thing together.
She has a cookie instead of having coffee. Ooh. Okay, unscrew this thing.
I saw Maria use her screwdriver 1,000,000 times. Taking this apart will be easy.
I don't think that's how that looks. That works. Not gonna lie.
These pipes look pretty simple. I should start with them.
I mean,
Oh, I wish Maria was here. She'd know how to put these pipes together.
oh wait, did I put them backwards? I did.
I'll need to connect all the pipes correctly to stop the steam pouring out. That steam
Nope.
doesn't look good. There must be something wrong with the pipes.
So, this is... Wait, I know what I have to do. I have to connect this one. Dude. Or not. So this pipe goes here. I certainly have to like somehow connect it. Ah, of course. Now this thing, and now this thing.
Finally, no more steam.
You aren't done yet though, are you? So many cables. Oh, wait, it actually has a thing, so... Wait, I connected them correctly though. So the one that goes up... Did I? Dude.
Finally, no more steam.
Yeah, I need to put them the other way around. There are some lines here, the circuits, compared to other ones that you can see. So, how can I tell this apart? Oh, okay, so I put electricity in 1, something in 2, and cappuccino at 3 or something like that. I have to unscrew this stuff. I didn't even see this stuff. Okay, so electricity is in 1. And cappuccino is in 3. So this... I think this is foam, maybe? I don't know. Now I have to like screw everything back up. God, this stuff is so annoying to do. Now this thing. And bam.
I think that's everything. Better test the buttons, just to make sure. All done. Piece of cake. Time to make my first coffee, I think.
Huh. Wait, do I actually have to make it? I don't drink coffee, I have no idea how you do this. I have to move this thing, right? So that button steams the coffee, that's something that I know.
Smells delicious. Now to make it look magical.
Okay, so I have to put this thing here. Now I put this. I don't know how to do this.
A perfect coffee. All it needs is a saucer and a couple of Helena's favourite biscuits.
I don't think this is perfect, not gonna lie. Can I change this? How do I... What do I want to do? Let's make an age from Helena, right? It's going away way too fast. It's kind of an age. Joelle. Espresso machine. Okay.
I was feeling more has-been than coffee queen by the time I'd made a drink fit for human consumption. It looked a bit, postmodern, but knowing Helena's refined tastes, I hoped she'd think it was intentional. Always the connoisseur. She didn't even bother to look at it at first. She was so busy wafting it under her nose. Steamed up her glasses, of course. How was she going to see my work of art through an eyeful of fog? When she finally spotted it, though, she was totally impressed. I'll admit, she spent several minutes trying to figure out exactly what it was I'd drawn. She decided it was probably a horse. Well, what she doesn't know won't hurt her. She was impressed enough to ask for another one. I guess I'll need to get some practice in. The whole thing was such hard work, Maria. I never realised how difficult it was, all that mechanical stuff. It made me realise how much I have to thank you for, so I wanted to say that now. Better latte than never.
That's funny.
Hoping you're well. Your friend, Carmen.
You still haven't redeemed yourself, by the way. I still hate you. You're the only person in this story that I hate. Nice. Is this it? Is this every single achievement? I think I'm missing one. Only a phone call away, one last thing. Level 12. I completed level 13. Why didn't it register? I'll do it again. I'll cut it out of the video, obviously.
My time in Bellariva was almost at an end. The people I'd met pulling out my suitcase as I packed. Joseph's idea of light reading for the train. It does look thorough. My parents would love Bellariva. Maybe I can convince them to make the trip. My suitcase was full, but it was my heart. Helena and Carmen's Joseph had realized they'd each learned to... I knew it would be easier. Did I even remember the... Mom? Dad?
Maria? Is that you?
Ah, I think I know. It's because I skipped the credits, isn't it? You have to look through all of them to get the achievement, right? Yep, that was it. Okay, that's a little bit funny. Hope that you enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Have a nice day, and bye.